Hi vinyl community, it's Martin here again with a video at the start of September 2018. Bit of a continuation from last month here. A lot of those records I found, if you watch my last finds, the condition on them was only good plus. I've got a few of them cleaned. I'm going to see how they sound. Bit of a disappointment really, but let's see. It might, if they're being cleaned on a moth vacuum machine, they might be okay. It might be half decent. Anyway, so it was these ones. It was the Beach Boys, music from the Big Pink, Cream, Rolling Stones as well. I think was in there. Beggars Banquet, as was the Sonny Rollins is okay, and the Chris Farlowe Greatest Hits was fine as well. So I don't know, somebody just hadn't looked after their records, and they probably, if they'd owned them all, like first pressings since late 60s, they were all sort of like 68-ish sort of release. They were probably like played on quite a, not the greatest machine, I'm thinking, even maybe like one of these sort of stacker machines. So we shall see anyway, we shall see. Here's a few records I'm having a clear out at the end of the month. A record fair, end of the month. So some of these will be fines, and I don't really dig them that much. So let's just whiz through them really quickly. So we got John Denver and the Muppets. Don't mind the Muppets. Not that keen on John Denver. Alexander O'Neal. I think this is not so much soul. This is more like sort of slushy ballads. Notting Hillbillies, I was not that keen on this particularly. It does have a Louvin Brothers song on there, Weapon of Prayer, but I prefer the original, and I didn't think it was as good as Travelling Wilburys or even I really like the album, the Chet Atkins and Mark Knopfler album. I think that's better. Some Alex Welsh, one. Here he is with his big bottle again, getting plastered. Early 90s vinyl, eh? Seal. Not a sealed copy, but Seal. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, there's a reason why it sold bucket loads, I suppose, but I'm just not that. I'm not really digging it that much. What's this? Kate Bush, Love and Anger, with the B-side music from comic strip Ken. Gloria Estefan. Now, I played this and I just didn't like it. Sorry. It would be better if it was more Latin and Miami Sound Machine and in Spanish as well, but it isn't. No, it's not. Oi Mi Canto is an English version. And there's just too many ballads. It's just, no. And I don't really like Roberta Flack either. It's turning into a bit of a moan at the start, but no, I don't like it, sorry. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate. That, I found a better copy. The sleeve here's torn. This I found a really nice copy of, Johnny Cash. I might even have shown it, I'm not sure, but this one, no. OMD, I found a better copy. I definitely showed that one, and it was a yellow sleeve one. This is blue. That's a bit of frizzy. Catherine Tickell, she plays Northumbrian pipes. This is her with a band, early 90s. You'd never guess with that hair, would you? I suppose. What we got here? Derek and Clive. No, not. It is funny, I suppose, but I'm not going to sit down and listen to it. This and this, great album. And The Visitors, another great album. I've actually reviewed them, and I'm thinking of doing a blog actually, just a fun album review. But I don't know how to do that exactly. It's in the production stage, I suppose you could say. 5th of Roxy Music. price. One of these test records, some rap ones that, well, they're alright, but I don't really need to keep them, I don't think. This, apart from Too Shy, I wasn't that keen on. It's a nice copy, and this was just not really my thing, my bag. Some things just sound very dated to me. You know, I suppose most of those things are 80s, but no. Anyway, the things that I did find, I've got a huge pile here. Right. A nice, or actually, a mate gave me some of these as well. He was having a clear out. I like the Carpenters, and this is finally a nice copy of a double album. And Rod, Disco Rod. The Searchers, which is quite sweet, really. It's got all the their favourite stuff on the back there, what they did and whatnot. And I didn't know that. Where was it? Oh, it's in. I didn't know they'd done the Shoop Shoop song. There, it's in His Kiss. A nicer copy of Monty Python album. That one has got that sort of a label. Yeah, it's BBC. Yeah, you don't usually you get that white and bluey or purpley sort of label. So I guess that's an earlier press of that. This is a book of 4 CDs, and there they are, and it's all about Berlin. We've got the Roaring Twenties, Berlin hits the 50s till today, Berlin Underground, and clubbing. And we've got another frequency test record. Viewers in the UK thought that I only had Freeview, but now I have a Skybox. Haha! First 3 albums in a nice box. This is in-flight listening, although how they played records on board, I don't know. Technochronic. Went to see them, and they supported Madonna. Well, I was obviously seeing Madonna, and they said when the machine broke, we're having a bit of a techno problem. Another UK only sort of thing people will remember from the 70s. The unpolitically correct chimps selling tea bags. What tea? Who's tea? Some American sporting moments, including Pearl Harbor announcement during giant Dodgers game, and Jesse Owens wins 100-meter dash, and lots of things I don't know about. Tomita, planets. Bit of a blast from the past here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I did play it. It wasn't that great. This is sort of like political pop, Sentinel, lack of knowledge. Can't really show this, but this is a sort of a medieval sort of record. Yeah, we don't want to get into trouble, do we? Black Sabbath Live Evil. That's after Ozzy had left. A nicer copy of Queen Greatest Hits. Oh, we're really going for it now, aren't we? We're up to top speed. Art of Noise. I don't know if I'm going to keep this actually. I mean, I like close to the edge. Very close to the edit. But apart from that, I wasn't really that struck on it, to be honest. Now, Lee Dorsey for a quid on MFP. Can't go wrong. Double John Williams. I haven't investigated this yet. I sort of bought it for the cover, to be honest. Yeah. This is a band that I did actually go and see a back in the day called Fat and Frantic. You would never have heard of them, I don't think, but I played it. It's a bit dated now. It's early 90s. It's not exactly Christian, but they were, and they played at those sort of things. I guess you would call it, having heard it again, it's sort of a bit like skiffle pop, I suppose, with a 90s feel. Yeah. And I think this was about Brian Clough. Well, it was just a football record that they did. Some sort of dance version of the George Formby song. I've not heard that yet. Power Quatsi. Interesting, this Philip Glass album is Anthem Part 2 is used also in The Truman Show. No, that's not Naked, I don't think. That's Santana's Greatest Hits. The Bird in the Hand just reminds me about Cat bringing in 4 dead feathered treats in the last 48 hours. 2 pigeons and 2 I don't know what they were, but they weren't birds anymore. Chet Atkins. Don't think I've shown these. Harry Stoneham 5. There's Michael Parkinson, and that must be Harry Stoneham, I guess. Playboy Yacht. Duke Ellington Greatest Hits. This sort of reggae 14 shillings and sixpence compilation. Not original artist, but give it a go. A couple of Shadows albums. Whether I'll keep these, I don't know. I mean, I love the yellow Greatest Hits. More hits there. Different Herman's Hermits, 20 Greatest Hits, and the other one I've got sticking out over there. I'm sort of comparing them, actually. Right, some jazz now. We've got Duke Ellington. This is a German repress from 77, 71 album. Benny Goodman in Copenhagen. Some Count Basie, there he is with an English telephone box. Did I show these? I don't know. This is Teddy Wilson with the Överlund Swing Group. Bad impression. This is Wendy Carlos doing the soundtrack for Tron with sound effects and spoken story. Still haven't checked out I've never seen the film, but was it Daft Punk did the music to the remake? I'm not sure. Someone was saying how great it was. Jerry Rafferty. I don't know if I'm going to keep that really. I wasn't that enamoured with it. The other one I like, with The Ark and Baker Street. Oscar Peterson. Portrait of Frank Sinatra. Genuine Dudley Moore. Reggae Chartbusters. Nice copy. Often those sort of things you find mashed, but Beatle music, sort of jazz versions of Beatle songs. The Fatback Band, Yum Yum. Really nice copy of first Beatles, the Red Album compilation. Really nice. Nearly there. Saturday Night Fever with an annoying bit of Tipex stuck in the corner there. Count Basie. Earl Hines. And last but not least, I've got this Ye Old Moog. Synthesonic sounds, and it is tied up with Mike Batt, him of the Wombles fame. So there you have it. I suppose I've had a rich vein of finding things lately, which has been it's been quite refreshing actually, because yeah, it was a pretty sparse summer on the record hunting front. Hello to everybody, especially if you are coming up to Leeds. Really looking forward to coming up to Leeds beginning of October, hopefully, for VSIT Vinyl Community, or some of us English types meeting. Not to say anybody else can't come, I suppose. And that's it. I've whizzed through in 15 minutes, so thank you for watching. And I don't know, maybe I'll do another one of these soon, or maybe I'll go more in depth with just looking at a few things. I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye.